Hello and welcome. I'm McCasland and this is my channel. And today we're going to talk about some more scientists disappearing in what could be related and a very strange new twist in the missing General McCasland case. Before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up. Please leave comments. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let's go. The ominous web of U.S. scientists and lab employees who have died or gone missing continues to grow as two more cases have been linked to the disturbing trend, bringing the total to 8. NASA scientist Frank Maywald reportedly died on July 4, 2024 in Los Angeles at the age of 61, but the cause of death has never been made public, and officials confirmed that an autopsy was never performed. Maywald had been a prominent researcher at the space agency's Jet Propulsion Laboratory since 1999 and worked on multiple projects tied to advanced satellite technology that could scan Earth and other planets. In June of 2023, just 13 months before his death, he was the lead researcher on a breakthrough that could help future space missions detect clear signs of life on other worlds, including Jupiter's moon, Europa, Saturn's moon, I don't know if I can get this right, Enceladus, or the dwarf planet Ceres. Despite Maywald being a JPL principal, an award given to scientists making outstanding individual contributions in their field, NASA has never commented publicly on the scientist's death, and the only public record marking his passing was an obituary posted online. Meanwhile, another mysterious disappearance has come to light in Los Alamos National Laboratory, one of America's key nuclear research facilities, bringing the total number of explained incidents to 8 since July of 2024. Anthony Chavez, a former employee at LANL until his retirement in 2017, vanished without a trace on May 4, 2025, just 7 weeks before a key assistant at the same lab disappeared. The Los Alamos Police Department told the Daily Mail that the search for Chavez, who was 79, is still ongoing and no new information in the case has emerged, nearly 1 full year later. Strangely, the obituary for Maywald did not mention any health issues before the 61-year-old's death, and NASA JPL would neither confirm nor deny that Maywald had been employed there for decades, despite records of his achievements listed on their website. Meanwhile, Chavez was last seen leaving his home in the Denver Steeles neighborhood of Los Alamos on foot. The longtime LANL employee left his car locked in the driveway. He did not take his wallet or his keys or other personal items, which were all found inside his home. Although friends considered him to be an avid hiker, investigators noted that Chavez was not dressed for a long outdoor walk and did not take a phone with him in case of emergency. LANL has not returned any requests for comment on the nature of Chavez's work at the high-security nuclear lab. That facility was founded by the famed Manhattan Project during World War II. It has been tied to nuclear weapons research ever since, and one woman feared to possess those secrets is also missing. Her name is Melissa Cassius. She's 54. She was believed to have security clearance for sensitive information at LANL. She vanished without a trace under nearly identical circumstances only 2 months later. Her family said that she uncharacteristically decided to work from home one day, and that happened to be the day of her disappearance. But she was spotted miles from their house, walking alone without her wallet or her phone or her keys. Moreover, the administration assistant, her personal and work phones were both found inside the Cassius home, and they were wiped clean after someone performed a factory reset on them. Former FBI Assistant Director Chris Swecker told interviewers that even employees who do not work directly on top secret scientific research could be targeted by foreign spy agencies, as they often have access to the same information nuclear scientists do. In a classified lab or a high clearance lab, they would basically be in the know on what's going on, Swicker said, and it wouldn't be the first time their administrative assistant has been targeted. He went on to say, I think you have to pull out all of the resources necessary to look for links and look for potential espionage activities. That's where you start, Swicker recommended. The counterintelligence expert's warning came after another member of NASA JPL vanished without a trace last year. Monica Riza, JPL's director of the Materials Processing Group, disappeared just 4 days before Cassius while hiking with friends in California's Angeles National Forest. Along with working in the same high-profile NASA lab as Maywald, Riza has also been directly tied to the disappearance of retired Air Force General William Neal McCasland, who oversaw her work creating a revolutionary new metal for missiles and rocket engines. McCasland, who allegedly possessed top secret knowledge of nuclear and UFO-related secrets, was last seen on February 27, 2026, vanishing in nearly the same manner as Chavez and Cassius. The former general left his New Mexico home with only a pair of boots and a handgun and did not take his phone, smart devices, or glasses. Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett said, there have been several others throughout the country that have disappeared under suspicious circumstances. I think we ought to be paying attention to it. Along with this growing list of missing person cases, Burchett referenced the string of recent deaths and murders among America's scientific elite. Since Maywald died in 2024, 3 other scientists have died, including another respected researcher tied to NASA and JPL, astrophysicist Carl Graham-Mayer, who was 67 years old. He was killed at his home on February 16, 2026, after being shot on his front porch at about 6 a.m. local time. Before his murder, the California Institute of Technology researchers' work was heavily supported by NASA and JPL, and Grillmeyer was personally involved with major space telescope missions led by NASA. The scientist who worked on the NEOWISE and NEO Surveyor infrared telescope projects that track asteroids will use the same physics as military systems for tracking satellite and hypersonic missiles. These dual-use infrared sensors fell under McCasland's supervision while the general was in charge of the Air Force Research Lab's space surveillance work. 2 other respected researchers in Massachusetts have been found dead since December 25th. Nuno Loureiro, who was working on breakthroughs using nuclear fusion as an unlimited energy source, was shot dead in his Brooklyn home last year. Meanwhile, Jason Thomas, a pharmaceutical research testing cancer treatments at Novartis, was found dead in a Wakefield lake on March 17, 2026, after disappearing without a trace 3 months earlier. You can see that all of these are suspicious, said Swecker, and these are scientists who worked in critical technology. So, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about this update. Is it possible that our own government is responsible for this? Is it possible that another government is responsible for this? How is it not linked that 8 of these scientists have disappeared? It's not a coincidence. It has to be linked, in my opinion. Thank you for coming to my channel, and good night.